the palette swap was so terrible that you could see invisible pinkies from a mile away and not even care about it. Because transparency, bro. Actually, I'm pretty sure people always kind of laugh at the way Spectres looked. The only people who ever took this game very seriously are media outlets, who basically sat back and screamed demonic things at this game, and Wolfenstein for that matter, or Wolfenstein as I like to say it to make everyone angry. I know as soon as I grab that red key I'm going to be murdered. So, preemptively switch to this. Boop. No! Always! God damn it. I kill myself more than the enemies kill me. Sad, sad truth. I think I'm going to save when I get to the red key this time, because that's another area that I always die in. There always seems to be one area in almost every level where I find myself dying constantly. And that's actually why I haven't done a playthrough of this yet, because when I do playthroughs I have no excuse to do horrible. So if I die like that, I am tempted to just redo the entire thing all over so people don't get bored and tab away. Speaking of which, I was actually looking over my analytics, and the only videos that have actually been getting viewed by anyone are my Skyrim video and my Tory Bash videos, which is interesting because my Tory Bash videos had about 7 views up until last month, and then they suddenly got 1,427. So I'm wondering if some major commentator somewhere started doing a lot of Tory Bash videos out of the blue, and people got interested and started searching more commentaries of it. It's about the only thing I can think of. I know Gassy Mexican has been doing, I believe Gassy Mexican, Eat My Diction, and Z-Royal Viking actually have been doing group commentaries of Tory Bash recently. But they're the only people I can think of, and that's only a very recent thing, so it shouldn't be adding to those numbers significantly. But it did, so if anyone has any idea on that, let me know. I have no idea how I'm going to split this up. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it episode by episode, because I'm actually dying so much that it would make this take way too long to render. Gonna save here this time. That was a bad idea. Stepping back here and shooting so many rockets. What's interesting is the lag isn't even caused by an actual legitimate cause. Like, all the explosions in Craft don't make me lag, it's just completely random due to my freaking hard drive. And the hard drive isn't slow either, so I have absolutely no idea what's going on with that. And it's not like Fraps is even, I know I used to have lag whenever Fraps would create a new file, because it would split to 4 gigabytes, but the new versions of Fraps don't do that, they just record in one continuous stream. Huh. I don't know, I have absolutely no idea. Saving again, because why not? And yes, I know there's a quick save function, but I believe it's also mapped to my record key, so that wouldn't end well. I've always loved id Software's games up until recently, and I might actually pick up Doom 3 BFG Edition when it comes out, because I like the idea of not having to mod my game to hell and back just to get it to look nice. But I guess we'll see. Also, I probably need a version of Doom 1 and 2 that isn't Doom Collector's Edition, because that game came out back in like 1995. And it almost feels like piracy at this point. Ah, but then again, everyone pirates this game anyway, so I guess it's better to have the Collector's Edition than anything. Did I actually get the blue key? I sometimes completely forget where I am in a level because I just kind of run through it instinctually. Combining 2 words. Oh, that's right, the night vision mode in this game is really cool too, because you can actually see the bullets. I love that. Night vision's also really cool in this game, because when you get smashed by fireballs, you die. But that always happens. Another thing that's always kind of amused me about the way Skulltag, and I referred to it as Z-Doom earlier, I realize that now, but Z-Doom and Skulltag are basically the same thing, just different source ports. Skulltag basically adds built-in multiplayer capabilities onto Z-Doom, but those blood splatters look kind of funny on the moving texture. Animated texture is actually the proper term for that. And if anyone's ever played classic Doom 3, they'll know how much more difficult this maze was made because of it. Alright, I should just do this. Hold on. Never mind. I might... Nope, it's working now. Okay. I tapped the 4 button about 5 times and it wasn't working. When really all I was looking for was this minigun in the first place. I'm gonna grab all this. The music stopped again, which means I'm probably taking way too long with this level. I also believe there's a secret exit on, actually, the level before this one, or the one before that. I completely missed it. Whoops. Not really thinking very closely, am I? I also completely forgot about that. I am slipping. I don't have the Doom mastery everyone expects me to. I don't usually openly admit this, but my playthroughs of Brutal Doom levels usually take multiple tries because this game has so many cheap kills on you, where you'll just turn a corner and die without having ever been able to foresee it coming, just because there's a shotgunner standing there and he hits you and does like 120 damage, and there goes all your health. Like that Pinky just did about 17 damage to me, and he didn't even get a full hit, so I mean, there's absolutely no way to anticipate that kind of thing. It just kind of happens and you roll with it. I always have this really bad habit of missing pickups too. I think it's the way the OpenGL version of this game works. And I keep itching my nose, and that's a very bad thing to do. But if you'll notice, when you walk up close to stuff, they kind of angle toward you, so it looks like I should be touching it right now, but I'm not actually over it. Now I am. So that kind of screws with me. This should be nice. Prophecy fulfilled. That was very nice. But yeah. Oh my god, I am ridiculous. I am absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if anyone else who ever commentates gets that moment, but I am absolutely ridiculous. There are just some things I can't get over, and my own yes! What? No! Stop! Thank you. My own ridiculousness is one of those things. Flip the switch, grab the health. I'm slowly starting to get over the whole giblet thing so I can actually play the game properly. Oh wait, no, this level has 2 moments where I am assured to die at least once. One of them is coming up. And I'm gonna do this for Jimmy. Come at me, bro. Jimmy, if you're watching this, I love you. Oh, Brutal Doom Deathmatch is so much fun. I just completely raped all of my health. Oh god, I love this game. I'm so bad at it. I really am. I am so awful at this game. It's probably why I like it so much. Doom, to this day, is challenging to some extent. No matter how much you play it, there are always going to be levels that kick your ass. No matter how great you may be at them, you will die if you do a full playthrough of Doom, at least once. It's almost guaranteed, unless you're some crazy necromorph who plays the game non-stop, and has done so since the game came out. That or you're cheating. This is the part where I always die. Just gonna get this out of the way now. I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna do the thing, and all of the walls are gonna lower, and I'm going to die, and it's going to suck really bad. Or is that the next one over? Nope, it's this one. Flee! I forgot to flip the switch! Holy crap, I suck! They're probably coming from this side too, aren't they? No? I'm just paranoid then. Doom's very good at inducing paranoia too. You always feel like there's something that's going to attack you from behind. And usually you're correct about those suspicions. I love imps in this game. They do a lot of damage, and you'd think they'd be like a really fearsome enemy, because they're like one of the staple demons of the series, but in reality, what you have to worry about is not the imps, not the standard zombie men with rifles, not the pinky demons, and most of the time not even the specters. What you really have to worry about are just the shotgunners, because even though they don't seem like they should pose that much more of a threat, they always find a way to completely molest you with one shot. And then the specters back you into a corner and you completely die forever. I'm not getting out of this one. Yep. I almost got out of that one. This time, I'll make the intelligent decision. By the way, I did say I always die here once. So let's make that once. Please. Thank you. Okay, so now that I remember how the trigger in this room works, step onto that little area right there and it immediately goes up. Just gonna do... boop! Oh, what? No. God. That's why I didn't flip the switch the first time. Okay. Derp, derp, derp. I got this now. I lie every time about dying, by the way, so if you ever hear me say I'm just gonna die once, expect it to happen at least 3 or 4 more times. And if ever you hear me say I'm gonna die here a million times, I'm either actually going to die there a million times or not die at all. Now I can flee! Like a little bitch. Actually, since this is the skull tag port, I can abuse this. That was a bad idea. Let's not do that anymore. Conveniently closing doors. So, if it let me keep the berserk power up through the saves, I should actually be able to take care of those pinkies, or specters, fairly easily. Testing on the shotgunners is not the wisest idea, and then shooting the wall afterward is also not the wisest idea. Oh god, I should just stop recording. I should really just stop recording. Sweet Jesus. I really do blow at this game. Oh god. I should just... hold on, I'm actually gonna do this. Okay, that's pretty cool, never mind, that shotgun shell changed my mind. I was actually gonna go through and completely unbind the rocket launcher key, so I'm not tempted to use it, and completely annihilate myself again. Can I actually... Hey! Wait, what? No, did I just... That locked me out, didn't it? What? Whoops! Okay, how am I gonna do this? Okay. There we go. I will gladly run back into the fray, it's just a matter of not being locked out by the game's mechanics. I mean, if you guys really would have preferred that I load the save and repeat the past minute and a half again, then I would have. But somehow I get the feeling it's beyond enjoyable at this point. Why did you open again, you bastard? Oh. I don't like testing this way. Guess I'm gonna have to, though. Here's the hoping it kept. Oh good, it did. Frickin' specters, man. Always the specters. Boom. Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause recording here.